Alright, hey, how's it going everyone? So, different video again this time. This time I want to be talking about like some gaming content-ish. So, with like the PS5 coming around the corner, it's literally going to be coming out in less than half a year. And so, I really thought about like, okay, should I pick it up or not? But then I learned from my past experience, like, it's usually not a good idea to pick up a new console during launch. And so this video is going to be about like 3 reasons why you shouldn't buy the PS5. And so I'm going to go with the first reason, which is very common with like new consoles, which are like the bugs and problems that happen whenever a console comes out. So example, when the 360 came out, there was a bunch of problems with like the ring of light of death, but these are like issues and bugs that you don't find until later. So like maybe 3 months, 6 months when the product is already out. And so let me give like another example, which was for like when the PS4 came out, there was like an ejecting disc problem. Even my PS4 had that 2 times. For my first one, keep trying to spit out the disc. So the PS4 had that problem, and so they fixed that problem by removing the touch sensor, because the touch sensor is what was creating the problem. And so if you really did want to fix it, you would have to manually take that out, so then it wouldn't be constantly trying to eject. So, and then let's look at another one that's related to PlayStation, which is like the PS3. So when the fat PS3 came out, there was all this talk about like how PS3 was going to have this really amazing backwards capability with PS1 and PS2, but then when it actually came out, the backwards capability was like really lame, meaning like they weren't able to do all the titles that they were claiming to do before. And so then there was all this bugs and issues when it came to the actual product and when you got it. So I think same thing can happen with the PS5. If they're saying there's going to be all this backwards capability, there's a possibility where, you know, there's just not going to be able to cover all the titles that are on the PS4. So that's something to be wary of, is if that is going to be your deciding factor, then you should be aware that there's going to be problems with that regardless. So number 2, more about the build. I know I said build, but this is like really more about the design. So I don't know if you noticed, but the PS5 is freaking huge. When you like all the design and specs, and when they do like modeling of it and they compare it to like previous generations, it's literally like bigger than the fat PS3, which I thought the fat PS3 was huge. So if it's bigger than that, that's like humongous. So that's also another thing to consider, is that it's going to take up a lot of room, and you want something that's more compact. At least that's something that I would want. I want something more compact that's not going to take up a lot of shelf space. And so maybe wait for a slim model, and then also by the time it'll probably be cheaper. So, you know, so I would say number 2 is about how freaking huge it is. It's a very awkward modem size. And then my number 3 is going to be the price. So I believe the price is claiming to be around $500. And, you know, every time like when a new console comes out, it's always going to be at like this amount. And it's just, it is what it is, you know. That price isn't going to go down until 1 or 2 years later. So if you are patient and you can wait, then you'll save a lot of money. So just like the PS4, when it came out, it was like $400, and then now you can get like a PS3 for like, I don't know, $200 to $300, really cheap. So you know, it's just, it is what it is. And I remember when the PS3 came out, it was like super expensive. It was like $600 when it came out. And yeah, that's pretty crazy. So these are things that, you know, you should probably think about before making your purchase, because for me personally, I'm not going to be buying it during launch because of all my past experiences that I had with buying a new console on launch. Like, even though some of my consoles lasted, and I take care of them pretty well, you know, clean, dust, you know, all that. So but yeah, so this is more of like a, hey, you should know this before you buy kind of video. So hopefully you take, like, you know, any of this and then make your decision. You know, anything is going to be a risk, but, you know, we can always hope for the best that, you know, PlayStation is going to be bringing out like an amazing console. But other than that, I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, make sure to, you know, leave a like, comment, and then subscribe for more videos. And that's it. Peace.